Where is the... There we go. Cool. All right. And we'll open the chat. And close that one. Okay. I'll make sure this is actually working, and then we'll get started. How do I... So I click the link. Didn't include the link like an idiot. Go delete it from Facebook. There we go. And make sure this is working. Yep. Okay. All right. It's working. Thanks, man. All right. Here we go. So, yes. Okay. This is the new canvas, which is cool. So don't look at that. Okay, so I have a bunch of stuff I need to do. What is it called? Ink. Yes. Okay. I just renamed it from Ink server to Ink for the server for no real reason. Actually, there's a reason. It's really silly. I wanted the link in the deploy button to be prettier, which is totally stupid because it's private. Anyway, yes. So I've split everything into a couple modules, which I'm a big fan of doing in a Rails app. There's like our namespace for like API and marketing and web. Marketing's like the signed out experience, and web's the signed in experience. So tonight, there's people like, oh hey, small world in the chat. That's funny. Yeah. So tonight I'm gonna work on the API, write some tests, and try to get as much of this figured out as I can. Well, probably not GraphQL stuff. But definitely the basic like CRUD stuff and sign in, sign out, or whatever. I'm using OBSO, Google it up, for live streaming gen. So, yes, okay. All this live streaming stuff is like surprisingly annoying to set up. Before it would like take my computer to a halt because it was pretty intense. But the new MacBook seems to be handling it, which is great. So, I am not getting a tattoo. API. What happened? What? Oh, I renamed the folder. Dummy. My computer is definitely going slow. But that's all right. Let's copy one of these. Be faster. Great. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I had to hide my desktop things. Secret stuff. So, just help her. think I have an API test already set up. Rack test, that'll work. And let's do get. I'm always conflicted if I should use strings or route names in tests. I think I'll use the route name, because if I change things, it's tedious to go update all the tests. I guess I can get rid of that. Oops. I should just make the route first, I guess. So I guess that's one reason to not do it, is you could TDD that, but whatever. I wonder what that is if I don't name it. Fantastic. All right. So now I need to make a account controller. I usually like to make a account. I use the word account to mean everything that's like you, like the current user, and then user to mean anyone else. So for example, say you have like an email on your account, but you don't have, like, you shouldn't see anyone else's email address. I do something that's like, email is me, and then like user, and then have like the rest of the user stuff there. So user can like always be the same for everyone, and then to add extra stuff to like you just add it into like the account outer one. Big fan of that. So API account controller. We'll just render. For now. Do I have rack macros in here? I do. Fantastic. I have this great thing for assert status. So you can assert statuses with the name. I like that a lot. All right, let's see if that works. And it failed. Okay. That's something else, though. Clear authorization. Do I not have that? Well, I shouldn't need to do this anyway. Cool. All right. So let's make this show the current user. How are we going to determine the current user? I mean, obviously OAuth is the best solution, but I'm not going to set that up just yet. Excuse me. All right. I think I'll do this instead. I'm going to rename all this crap too. I'm not happy with it. So let's just do that now. Bam. And then rename this one to require. Oh. There we go. Prohibit account. or like in the past, I've gone like super hardcore with this pattern and made like an actual accounts table and a users table, and they're separate. In this one, it's Rails. In this one, I've not done that. I did that in several others. I think it's fine for now. This bothers me, but I'll come back to it. Yeah, I want to try to get the other stuff working, and I can fix this later. So, let's make sure I didn't break anything else. Fantastic. Gotta love tests. Okay, so this can be... I have this somewhere else. I think I have this in heavy rotation. This one does actual OAuth, but that's right. This one? There we go. Okay. So we're going to get it out of the bearer header if we can. Or if it's here. Or the query parameter. Cool. Yes. So now we should be able to just use this same concern everywhere else, which would be fantastic. So I'll just go ahead and include it here. I haven't done much with concerns because I haven't done a lot of Rails for a while. Oh, hey, Ben. Didn't see you. And then got into it kind of after they added that. And now this is Rails 5, and this is the first Rails 5 thing I worked on. So I'm definitely out of the loop on a few things. So I'm trying to like still learn the Rails way of doing things because it's changed. Yeah. What was I doing? Yes. Okay. So we need to, I'm going to, for web, I think I require account everywhere and then I have to opt out. I think I'm going to do the same for API. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'd rather be explicit. Or be, explicit when I don't want it so I don't have to forget. All of these are probably don't need it for now anyway. I guess I should still be even more explicit. Okay, I'll set a test for that too. Found. Where do I have Pepperjack in here? There it is. Can you tell I copied this from somewhere? Okay. It should not redirect on the API. I may have to split these and do two different ones. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, actually. I'm going to do that. Okay. Oh, well. How do I... There we go. What the heck? I could throw in here and then no, that's not gonna work. Okay, not doing that. For now. This is not possible in the API. I guess it should be actually. You can't sign up if you're already signed in, I guess. We'll probably need that around. Don't want to set a cookie though. Cool. And don't want that. And great. Okay. So I don't think I have render error in this project. API base. No. Oh well. I'll write it. I'll make a new concern. Yeah, I'll do that. Could have sworn I had this on something. There it is. Cool. So, I always do parentheses when I declare, or try to anyway. So it's a string. Yep. Okay. Cool. So base we can include errors. I wonder if this actually works. If that includes the right one, we'll find out, I suppose. It doesn't seem to be finding them. All right. Well. Frustrating. I think I'll just move him out. Part of me wants to make these like actually separate apps, but I feel like that's totally overkill. Because they do share quite a bit of code, like models and stuff. Cool. So that should work now. And yeah. Yeah, let's see. So this should can never remember. I always feel like an idiot when I Google this. 400s. So unauthorized is definitely the one I want. And then forbidden. I think forbidden if you are already signed in, you shouldn't be. Cool. So now we should get unauthorized in our test. Okay. Don't save. Sweet. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. So now let's try providing authentication and make sure that works. Test me. I'm not sure this is correct. Huh. That should work. Hmm. I've never used this, but I'll try it out. I've used it once. That didn't work. Why did that not work? 15. Cool. That's more than I thought. Well, I guess I can waste enough time to comment on GitHub or YouTube, whatever it's called. Where are you at? I said I don't have it in here. Is bye one word? Something is wrong here. It is one word. Okay. So we'll do. Oh. It's concerning that's not giving me a bad method error. I feel like it should. Okay, something's definitely wrong. I bet I know. I bet this is no. That's that. Huh. What is the deal? This one? Huh. I'm gonna prefix all these methods because I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. API. Hey, Max. Okay, that wasn't it. Did I? I did way too much work. Darn it. I should have committed before that. Oh, I can say. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yep. There it is. Okay. Cool. Ha! Notifications are off. That's what Max kept texting me. Yes. So that works. Great. I guess I can delete. I'm gonna delete ByBug because I'm not using it now. Fantastic. Okay. Now let's actually test the account stuff. Do I have a rack thing for that? Where is it? It's port. Cool. So a little macro, make that easy. Yes. So I'm not going to assert the actual output because I think the schema is going to be separate. Or like I'll test that with units or something. So here I'll just do I think I'll have the ID either way. I think that's pretty safe. So we can just do last JSON ID. Cool. Okay. And now that should fail. Clear these notifications. Okay. And it does. Fantastic. And we'll do, because last JSON's not there. What did I call that? I did call it last JSON. Oh, I just JSON. Get out of here, moldy JSON. What is it, like 2014? That's a good Ruby joke right there. All right. It's really not. I did this somewhere. I think it's heavy rotation. Should I do JBuilder? I'm never sure what I should. I always do the same thing I did in Cheddar, like forever ago now. I know there's a better way. It's just I know it works. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to take the time to learn that right now. I just want to get this working. So I'm gonna do it my old way. I only want ID, username, given name and family name and biography. I don't know why I added that, but whatever. And timestamps are fine too, I suppose. Okay. And then this is going to be active record. Great. And then in account controller, we will render current user, current account. I'm tempted to rename all the account stuff I just did to user, except for the controller, until I rename the model. But I feel like now I'm just procrastinating, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so cool. Fantastic. I love that I have confidence in this API that I'm working on, and I haven't written one curl command. Like I'm actually tester the best. All right. So I was considering writing all the API documentation ahead of time, but that may be a waste. And then I was going to make like a developer module or whatever and have like the developer site be in here too. Ideally, I think that would be its own repo down the road so I could be open source because who doesn't love open source? And same with the marketing site, but that's too much work for this stage, so I'm just going to do this. Developer base controller. And views. I'm going to do Markdown. This may be a mistake. I am working on my little side project called Ink. It's like a collaborative drawing thing. Add Markdown. What's it called? Renderer? I'll just do it more direct. Add Markdown template Rails. Markdown Rails. That sounds promising. Oh yeah. That is what I was looking for. Perfect. So we can make a new thing. What's it called? Handler. That's the word I was looking for. And we're not going to use artist count because it's not 2012. We are going to get rid of this and gem file. I got a cool trick. Check this out. Brent asked to do a cool trick. No, what did I call it? Crap. Well, Pretend I did a cool trick, Bren. Sorry. Oh, now it's gonna drive me nuts. Fine. I'll do my stupid thing. I really like this new. Ooh, secrets. Don't look at that. This new thing here. The black. Heart explosion. No. Cool. Hope this is Swift 3 so it compiles. Yeah, it's working. All right. Here's my cool trick. You ready for this? I was keeping this a secret for a while, but I guess I'll show it here. I made this little thing. If you click the heart, blam! Hearts fall out of your menu bar. I think that's like the best thing ever. There's also no way to kill it if you click on it in any way. It just does it. But then the second one never works for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, why can't I spotlight? Weird. I have to kill it like this. How do you... Oh, I guess I could have done it from Xcode. Well, whatever. All right, that was my thing. Oh, I got a tweet. Mesh. Okay, this is going off the rails. Focus. Thanks, Bren. What a jerk. Markdown. Is this still called that? I feel like it got renamed. Or I think it has a new maintainer. I think that's what it is. Huh. I should put out a little thing for Valentine's Day. I guess that is like tomorrow though, so I'm not gonna have time. Yeah, not going to. Oh well. Ha! Off the rails. Ren said that was a good rails joke. That's funny. Yep. I want this renderer. Where's the? Yep, that's what I want. No. There we go. Cool. Cool. Where are we at? That's weird. Why do you give it code? Crazy. Okay. Well, we're gonna give it some code. That's weird. Man, coming from Swift where everything's like real safe, this is just crazy town nonsense right here. And this is... I'm tempted to like make it a property on this module so I don't have to like reinitialize it every time, but this isn't the most production-y of code, so it's fine. Render is going to be begin. I guess I could just... And that is already to HTML, I believe. So 20 that. Cool. Let's see if this works. This is like whatever. I feel dumb working on this. I need a route. Need a route. I do like that it's another handler. Brent said my JavaScript looks weird, which is funny. Yes, this one. I don't need to give you the play-by-play of the chat, but it's going weird, I guess. That's a placeholder. Cool. Let's see if that works. I have to record a podcast in an hour. And that didn't work. Huh. That'll do it. Don't need to do that because it's in the gem file. That'll do it. I wish those tests would give you better errors if you make that mistake. I need to figure out how to do that. Yay! Look at that. Markdown. Fantastic. Ink will be like this collaborative drawing thing. Right now I'm doing a bunch of dumb, boring stuff though, so check back later, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, Jacob. You're welcome to keep watching, of course, but yes. Oops, not that. Where's that test? Thanks, Bren. Yes. Test. That one. Oh, come on. Wrong thing. That. What is the deal here? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong URL. That'll do it. Oh, that's fine. I'll keep this though. Hit developer root path. What's this called? Oh, stop. I copy and paste this thing wrong, I bet. No? There it is. Ah, that's why. Cool. I really should have a second screen for the chat, I guess, but whatever. Developer root. There we go. Oh, it's already had. Retyping it like an idiot. Great. Got my markdown. Okay. So I guess I should put... Can I? Oh, I can totally ERB in here. It's going to be fantastic. Where you at? Views. It's a lot out of control. It's like, I heard you like handlers. And Sublime is confused. What was I doing? Oh. I'll do URL. In case I make it a subdomain later. Cool. What? It might not like that it's ERB. Alright, fine. It didn't like that. Okay, well, I'll just make it relative. I'm fine with that. No. Poop. Okay. Fine. Okay. Well, whatever. Good enough for now. Okay. So the developer site will need a new layout so we can do that sort of stuff. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. So we have account. Great. We can show an account. What was I doing? Back over here. We have authentication. We don't have that yet. That's okay. We can list documents. Let's do that. Cool. Okay. More tweets. Yes. See, that's Twitter's distracting. This is not where I wanted that. Okay, so we're going to do it. Current account documents. We'll do pagination later, but this should be fine. We can do resources. No editing for now. I'm fine with that. Okay. Let's test that. That should all work already. I kind of hate how many files are in this thing. All right. don't have any documents, so that makes sense. And let's just test creating one manually. Do it this way, I guess. Group it together. Come on. No need to be fancy here. Let's just do what I'm going to do. What's the problem? No. What does document have? Does have a title? Oh, it does have a title. Okay, we're good. It has an ID. Has a slug. Has a title. Has a width and height. And that stuff. And it's also going to include a user. How do you do that? There's a lot of things in this app. There we go. That should totally work. Why does that not work? I'm not sure. Why does that not work? Well, I guess we can try it. No, let's just print. We'll print. Butts. Why 11? That'll do it. I don't have a factory for documents. Should have checked that ahead of time. Document factory. So if you're not familiar with factories, they're pretty great. It's a way to generate test data really easily. So I'm using Minifacture, previously called Miniskirt. Someone told him it was sexist and he changed the name like right away, which is cool, I guess. I think that's all I need. If not, user. I can never remember the syntax for this thing. Should be good to go. Success. All right. Yes, this just like makes a fake document and then make sure that it shows up. So easy enough. Great. So we can list documents, and we'll add that to the documentation while we're at it. Fuse. Developer. Cool. And we'll add a route for that. And a test, I suppose. Not super great test, but more to make sure, like, nothing 500s or something. Down the road, I'll probably have something a little more useful. Great. Is my canvas still here? Fantastic. Okay. Hooray. Create documents. Let's do that. Ah. Crap. Crap. Well, no one was really talking anyway, I guess, but how do I see my ink thing? There we go. Sweet. We're back. Well, not that exciting. That's okay. I do test every endpoint, or at least I try to. I don't usually use curl when I'm developing, or even like the browser for that matter, I guess, unless it's like UI related. And I try to do all of it with tests, at least for web, because it's faster, and it also, like, once you've tested it, you can continue testing it. You have to like go check everything. So the developer site tests are pretty useless. But now that I've made like those pages, there probably won't be any more pages for a while, so I won't keep adding tests for those. I'm not going to test that each method is in the documentation. That's a little silly. Cool. So I'm going to write the test first. So it's a little warm in here. Not that it matters, but cool. Okay. This is going to, so like every endpoint, for example, like requires authentication, and I'm not going to test that for every endpoint because it's just implicit everywhere. But for this one, I'm going to make sure that if you post one and get a 200, then it's in the database. Normally, I'd spend a lot of time testing all of the edge cases for you send it some invalid data and it needs to give you an error. Make sure all of those cases are handled, either at the model level or the integration level, and ideally all that's happening at the model level. So you can just unit test all of that, and then the integration tester is pretty minimal. But I will make sure that every endpoint has a test. Just ensure that it's like hooked up to the router and whatever else. It's not so much for, like, it's like right now when I'm doing it, it's like pretty easy. I could have done it equally fast in curl, but you know, down the road, like earlier, in the stream, I found and replaced everywhere in the project something. And that kind of thing, you can just run the test and know everything works after. So it's more for just like peace of mind down the road is the idea. Yes, okay. So we're going to make a user. Oh, it's 9:30 here. And we'll just make up a title and we'll post it to the endpoint and we'll see if it works. So we'll say post API documents path. Document. I'll nest the parameters. Title. And we will assert status created. We'll assert equal that the last JSON title is that. And we'll say user.documents last title is that. So cool. That should definitely fail. And we'll go make it. So great. So I'm still unsure how I'm going to deal with sizes, but for now I'm not going to allow it. I'm just going to hard code it on the server. And eventually maybe clients can specify. I'm going to test with no create and make sure validation errors are working. Bad request? I'm not sure what I want to do there yet. Cool. I guess I can do this in a before. I'll just do it down here. Cool. Okay. Ugh. Okay. So what am I doing? One of those should have thrown an exception. Oh. There we go. Oops. That works. What is the stuff here? Bye bug. Okay, fine, I'll add it. My chair squeaks. I don't like that. Oh. Not bye-bye. Come on. Nope. Bundle. Oh, sorry, it's all. All right. E methods. Yep. E dot message. No. Bummer. Well, I was hoping there'd be e dot param. Yeah. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Cool. I should add a test for that. No, it's fine. It's about a request, right? I'm unsure if it should be 422 or 400. I think it's 400. Okay. Cool. So, PyBug's pretty great. Fan of that. Okay. So now we need to create it. Okay. I'm just going to assign the size in a before create. And do that, I guess. I'm going to 640 by 640, because why not? Actually, I'm going to make it 1024 by 1024, because that's the... No. What is the iPad Pro screen size? Is this the right one? Yeah. 1366? Come on. All right. What's the size of my screen? Forget it. 1024 is fine. I'm going to do 1024. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. There's that fancy respond with stuff that I've only used a few times. It seems to be cool, but it doesn't seem to be like that popular because Rails API like explicitly turns it off. I don't know. I'm always on the fence if I should use that. For now, I think I'm not going to. And come back to that idea. Cool. I'm going to test one more thing, though, because I don't think that's a good thing. No, we already tested that. Max is just trying to get all up in my stream. How do I close this? Okay, great. Create document. I need creating layers. I don't need deleting documents, I guess, yet. Or show. I'll add a show. Fine, I'll add a delete. Okay. Show. Destroy. I always typo it that way. I don't know why. That should be that. And I'm going to do cool. That should all work. Let's test it. Developer. No. Wrong thing. Oh, the folders, files. Great. Okay. Integration, API, documents. I want to test not found. Get API document path. What? What was it rendering? That's not good. Okay, glad I tested that. Cool. Sweet. Cool. Wow. Test that real quick, I guess. I'm doing real deletes, not paranoid deletes, but for this stage, I don't really care. I can have that later. I need a document, and we're going to delete status, no content, documents, controller. I like the black nav. I think it's really nice. I don't know. It's a nice change. It's not like it's that important or like that much better or worse. It's just like it was feeling old before. Now it feels new just because they changed something. So I think it's good. No content. That's what I want to do. Yeah. I don't know. I like it so far. It is a little. It makes me notice it more just because it's like such a drastic change from before. But whatever. What am I doing? was doing something. I was deleting a document. That's what I was doing. No content, and that should do nothing. And we should say document ID. Hmm. Where do I add that line? This is cool. I mean, I want to point object. How does that work? This is fascinating. It'll be a point. Point. What is point? I want the new point. How do I get the new point? Maybe add it to layer? Yeah, here I guess. What? I don't understand. Smooth points. What did I do in the schema? I didn't run it or I didn't do this yet. Raw points, smooth points. Yeah. Sweet. Okay. Unified method smooth for ink module. I gotta figure that out. Frustrating. Oops, what did I do? Come back. Rails new does create a good ignore, Joe. It does a pretty good job. What am I doing? Rotation. Since I'm not a real Rails developer, I spend a lot of time. Do I have lib stuff in here? That's not what I wanted. I spend a lot of time copying stuff from old projects. So whatever. Cool. Cool. All right, how do I deal with a point object? Points. So I want raw points and smooth points. Points is those. I also have raw points. So raw points. Great. I have considered Swift server side because I really like Swift. That didn't work. Darn it. I should be writing tests for this. What am I doing? What am I manually doing stuff in console? Server side Swift is kind of all over the place. As much as I want to like it, it's really hard to get going. And on a side project like this, I'm trying to be productive, which is why I'm using Rails. I think if I was just going to have fun, I'd probably choose Phoenix, because I think Phoenix is really neat. It's in Elixir. And I started doing it because they have really good WebSocket support, and I'm doing WebSockets in this app. I haven't worked on it tonight, but that's a really time-consuming thing in Rails, or at least for me, just because I don't know what I'm doing. And I was like, it would be even harder in Elixir, even though they have really good tools and documentation, just because I don't understand the language that well. I'm not like fluent in it, especially since you think about it slightly differently, because it's pattern matching. So anyway, but with anything, with any decision, I would choose Swift over all the other ones for the server if it was like pure enjoyment. But I'm optimizing for speed, and I'm definitely faster in Rails, even though I'm not a real Ruby developer. So yeah, I feel like I spent a lot of time fighting this kind of junk, and then like the actual code I wrote was like a line or two per method, which is like fantastic. But since I want this to be like to be easy to change in the future and be like confident in it, I'm writing a lot of tests as I go. So yeah. Well, this has been good. Thanks for watching. I got a lot more done than I think I would have otherwise because I was streaming. I can't screw around. I have to work. So I have to go record my show Runtime with Caleb. It's runtime.fm if you want to check it out. And I will pick back up working on this probably later tonight. I probably won't stream it tonight, but I'll definitely stream it again sometime soon since this was good. I don't know. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Stop streaming. Oh. Yeah, I agree, Joe. All right. Thanks, Joe.